So let's look at the first thing. So this slide is about the benefits because of your actions. So you have to do something in order for you to get that reward after you die. So first one is a traveler who dies in Hajj or Umrah. We have a hadith, a Sahih hadith from Tabarani, where Prophet Muhammad said that whoever travels for Hajj or Umrah and dies along the way, he will continue to receive the reward of a traveler for Hajj or Umrah until the resurrection day. So when a person makes an intention, he goes out and wants to make Hajj. So every step that this brother or sister takes, angels write a good deed for him or her. So, but in this instance, when a person was traveling, he died along the way, or maybe while coming back, he died. Even though he died, he is buried now, everything is done, he is in his grave. The angels who write his good deeds, they keep on adding good deeds to his account. Every second, if he was taking one step, they will add every second one step, as if like he is continuously living, continuously traveling. And when will the angels stop writing these good deeds? Until the resurrection day. Every single second they were traveling. The second is the similar case. The person who travels, who dies in the way to jihad, same thing. Sahih hadith from Tabarani, gets the reward of a traveler. And that person might not even participate in the battle. He might die even before reaching the battlefield, but since he started his travel, he will get all the rewards until the resurrection day. And the third person, subhanAllah, this is one of the big ones. It's about a standing guard who gets shaheed for Allah's cause. So among all the list that I have, this particular action gets the max reward, maximum reward. What hadith do we have here? We have a hadith from Sahih Muslim where Prophet Muhammad said that whoever stands guard, like a person, when you go to in the battlefield, there will be a person who is assigned to look after the whole Jama'ah, whole congregation, where everybody probably might be sleeping at night, and so this person is supposed to guard them, make sure that no enemy attacks them, alert people if something happens. So he might have to be awake all night. He might have to be always looking for enemies to make sure everybody is safe. So that's like a very, very noble cause. He has to sacrifice his own self for the others. So Prophet Muhammad said that whoever stands a guard for one day and night, for that is better than his 1 month of fasting and 1 month of praying at night. And he continues, he says that if this particular person who dies, he will have hasanat accumulated for him until the judgment day. And second thing, he will be provided with provisions from Jannah. And the third thing, he will be saved from the interrogator, the angels in the grave. So 3 things mentioned for him, 3 benefits continuously reach him. First one he said was that all the good deeds that he was doing in this life, for example, every day, maybe he was like praying 5 times a day, reading Quran, making dhikr, giving sadaqah, so many actions that we do throughout the day. If something was a regular habit, those deeds continue to be written in his account. Subhanallah, that basically means that this person is alive until the judgment day. So he, whatever deeds he's doing, it gets recorded. Even though he died, it still continuously, his account gets updated every single day. That happens until the judgment day. And also he will be saved from that munkar and nakir that will come into the grave. That will be a very big thing. To be steadfast in those times is very difficult, except for the really good ones, good pious Muslims. But he will be saved from this exam, from this interrogation. That's the reward for him. So that's the reward that he gets in the grave, in the next life. Let's look at some other ones. So this list, this particular slide is about benefiting the dead person because of others' actions. So this is intentional, meaning that other people do some actions because of which the dead person gets benefited, and intentional in the sense they specify that, hey, I'm doing this action for this particular dead person. So they made an intention that I want the rewards to go to that person. I want this person to get benefited. So what are these things? So the first one is that a charity that was bequeathed. So when a person dies, all his wealth is to be distributed according to the Quran and Sunnah that we know, the percentages. But a person, he is allowed to make a will for up to 1/3 of his property. So even though he is dead now because of that will that he made, maybe he made a will that if I die, maybe the third of my money or the quarter of my money that I left behind, that should be spent to feed poor people of some country, poor nation, or some area. So if that was carried out by the executor of the will or his children or whoever execute his will, that person gets benefited, the dead person gets benefited whenever that action is done. So we are seeing here that this person, dead person, is not doing the action, but others are doing it, but he still gets benefited. But that is initiated by him, and whoever is doing it have the intention that, hey, this reward will go to the other person who is dead.